What's up everyone, welcome to HBLC channel for a new video. My name is Elena and I'm a social media manager here. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how your dream customers can actually find you on Instagram, because if you're both looking for each other, you might end up connecting. So first, as I told you in my previous video, you have to know who you're trying to attract. Who are your product and service for? Because if you know who are you trying to attract to your account, it will make your job a lot easier. And don't forget that when you try to talk to everyone, you generally end up talking to no one. So don't be afraid to target and segment your audience. By doing that, you will make your work so much easier. Posting content, writing captions, creating stories, all those daunting tasks are going to be a piece of cake if you know who you are creating this content for. So once you know that, here's what you can do so people can find your account on Instagram. This one is a pretty obvious one, but make sure that your privacy settings are set on public. By default, when you create an account on Instagram, it will be set up to public, but just double check and make sure that people can access your profile and see your content. My second advice is to definitely optimize your bio. This is the game changer for you to be discovered by your dream customers on Instagram. So this is also a mistake we already spotlight in this video. So if you want to have a look again at all the common mistakes you should avoid, go and have a look. So what's an Instagram bio? You need to consider Instagram search bar as a search engine. So what does that mean? It means that you need to use keywords that your dream customer is actually looking for in your bio. Because the common situation is that people do not know the name of your company, but they're looking for your services or the product you're selling. The search engine will only take into consideration your name and your username. So let's say your username is the name of your company. Then, in your name, you must put some keywords that will tell what is your company about. Let's say I'm looking for a photographer in London. So what am I about to put on? I don't know any photographer, so I'm not likely to put someone's name, but I'm likely to put photographers London. And then will appear a lot of people that, as you can see, have put this title in their name. So that's how I can find them and maybe hire one of them. Your category will also determine to the algorithm what kind of category are you in. So this is very important that you optimize your username, your name, and the category in order to be searchable for your next customer. And the same applies to any industry. You have to implement searchable keywords in your name to be found by a wider audience. So once you have optimized the name and username and category section, here comes the bio section. In this one, you're allowed to put 150 characters. Make sure to use them smartly and to use them with optimized keywords that are describing what is your business about. So let's say, when you write this bio, just think that a 5-year-old boy must be able to understand within 3 seconds what is your business about, what are you selling, and what's the value you're going to bring to someone that is going to decide to click on the follow button or not, because this is literally the time you have. 3 seconds for someone to know if they want to follow you or not. So make sure to optimize this, give it the tone you want to, tell them what you're going to bring them if they decide to follow you. Also, just so you know, in your bio you can add a username, and by adding this username, if you want to drive traffic to a specific account, you're the founder of a company and you want to add it in your bio, then if you add the name of your company, this is going to become a clickable link. So this is a great tool as well to drive more traffic to a profile. So after that, when you have written this 150 characters bio, you have the option of putting a link. So this is the perfect way for you to drive traffic to your website, to a YouTube channel, or any place you want to guide people to. As an example, at HBLC, we have put there not the homepage of our website, but the HBLC blog, because this is where we want to drive traffic to, because this is a great place for us to deliver value and educate our audience. This brings me to the last section of the bio optimization, which is to add a location. And this is actually perfect, mostly if you have a physical shop and you want to people know where you are located. It is great, so they can just tap on the link and see on the map where you are. So for my next advice, in order for you to be found by your dream customers, is to make sure that you have turned on the icon suggestion. You can do that from your laptop. Just go on edit profile and you will see this option appear. So imagine someone is looking for a profile similar to yours, and when they decide to follow this account, they will see appear a bunch of other accounts that are similar, and if you turn on these settings, your account is most likely to be there, and so you can be discovered by a wider audience. So this brings me to the last tip of this video, which is do your hashtag homework. Something I already talked about in this video, how to fix your low engagement on Instagram, but I'm going to repeat myself and to go deeper into the topic. Basically, you can add up to 30 hashtags on each of your posts, and you can add up to 10 hashtags on each of your stories. So working on your hashtag strategy will give you the opportunity to reach a lot more accounts. So you will skyrocket your visibility by appearing in your dream customers' feeds if they are following the hashtags. This is why you need to do some research to know what type of hashtags your audience is interested in. Also, always use a hashtag that is within your niche, relevant to the content you post, and that's how you're going to be able to rank on these hashtags. If you're posting a photo of a dog and you put hashtag travel or something that has nothing to do with a dog, you're more likely not to rank on the hashtags. So when you do your hashtag homework, niche down and look for something very specific, and look for keywords that your audience is more likely to look for. So when they look for these hashtags, they're more likely to find your content. And if they follow these hashtags, your content is more likely to appear on their feed. So do not forget to do a mix between smaller, medium, and large hashtags in order to give your post the best opportunity to rank on those hashtags. So if you follow those 5 advices, you will be able to get found by your dream customers and drive more sales thanks to Instagram platform. If you have any questions, please just leave us a comment, and if you like this video, hit the like button, consider subscribing to our channel, and definitely see you in the next one.